Hello YouTube, this is Donnie. This is not going to be a reaction video. This is something that has to do with a little bit more of a serious topic. I went to the range after I, did my video or whatnot. Blow off some steam, worked all day, stuff like that. So I was like, you know what, let's go to the range, let's shoot some shit, let's have some fun. And, basically I almost died. So with that being said, I just wanted to kind of talk to some of y'all. Even if it gets through to like 4 or 5 people, that's more than enough for me. I don't mind new people whatsoever. People that are new to guns. It does not bother me whatsoever. What does bother me is people that get other people into guns and then convince them to buy a gun, having zero experience with guns, and then just take them to the range like they ought to know how to shoot. Needless to say, an accidental discharge went off, and it almost took my head off. Ended up hitting the wall behind me. Thank God. Someone has my back. But, it could have turned out a heck of a lot worse. And all it took was the person that was introducing them into guns to teach them right and wrong, safe and unsafe. It's very, very, very simple stuff. I know getting into guns, you're nervous, you're scared, and you've never done it before, your adrenaline's pumping. We all make mistakes, that's completely fine. But when you make mistakes with guns, people can die. I am very, very, very fortunate that it wasn't, my wife getting a phone call and hearing, hey, an accident happened at the range. So, with that being said, if you are looking to introduce someone into guns, teach them. Do not just hand someone a gun. Teach them. Because if you do not, you put me, you put you put them, and you put everyone else around you in danger. It's not cool. It's not something that you can just throw on Facebook and be like, hey, look at this. My buddy that's never shot a gun before, look at him go all over the place and put everyone in danger. It's so funny. It's actually really not. That's my life. That's your life. That's his life. That's everyone's life that is near or around him. That's not funny. That's not cool. That's not cute. Like at all. It is not okay. It's not. Now, I am in no way, shape, or form any sort of instructor. I can only give you what I've learned on my own, what I've seen on YouTube, what I've, researched on my own. I was never taught by anyone. None of my family members were like, hey, you want to go shoot guns? I'm going to teach you. I never went hunting. I never did. I learned all of this stuff on my own. Now, this right here, that is to be pointed in a safe direction at all times. Not at anyone or anything you do not intend to destroy. Nothing. This is the bang. This is where it comes out of. This is where the projectile comes out of. If you can see this, it will kill you. Okay? Now, the gun is clear. There's no mag. The mags are right here. Now, the way you hold this particular firearm, at least what's comfortable to me, is obviously in a safe direction. Just like this, where you have a firm grip on it. Just like that. Okay? You see where my finger is? It is not in the trigger guard. It is not down here. It's not in here. It's not around here. It is right here at all times unless I plan on shooting this gun. All times, right there, unless you plan on shooting. Okay? With this gun, this is your safety. Nothing else. This is your safety. Okay? Now I'm going to switch it around. Just like that. Just like that. Like that. Hand. Like that. Some people do it like this. If they have bigger hands, that's fine too. I prefer to shoot like that. Okay. Gun. Sitting down. Like I said, I am in no way, shape, or form an expert. This is what works for me. This is what I've trained myself to do. That muzzle goes nowhere near anyone or anything I do not plan to shoot. Loaded or unloaded. My finger is always outside of the trigger guard, and that's essentially what happened to me today. Someone said it, why don't you load it up? This person had no clue how to load their firearm. Their finger was on the trigger. I'm on this side, right? That person sits like this. I'll use it with my gun. Again, it's clear. This person holds it just like this, grabs their mag. I'm on this section. I'm over here. That gun is pointed directly at me. That person does this with their finger on the trigger, and I'm not quite sure how their slide went forward, but when it did, they pulled the trigger and it went off. Okay? Now, this is the big boy. No, I'm just kidding. It's not a big boy. It's still a tiny guy. Okay. The bolt is open. There is no bullet in the chamber. The mag is out. Okay? And, you see that? It is on safe. Alright? This is how I always hold it. Right? Whenever someone goes off into the range or anything like that, you leave your bolt open. Leave it open. And you set it down on your stuff and you wait for them to be done. This is obviously at an outside range. An inside range, if you are able to shoot rifle calibers and it's not just a pistol range. And obviously when you're done, you grab it, you set it down like this, you set it down in a safe direction, and you set it in your case, and then you get your stuff. Or if your things are just chilling there, I always just do this because I'm used to the whole, you know, kind of like that. I grab that, I go like this, I put the mag in, rifle is aimed downwards or downrange, I come up, put my thumb here, and now I'm hot. Now it's ready to rock and roll. But it is always aimed downrange at the ground, nowhere near anyone. I gotta pick up bullets. Anyway, please, if you are going and talking to anyone about firearms or want to take them out or anything else, and you are safe and you're not new, you do not be a new person and take someone new because both of you don't know shit yet. Even as much as you may think that you know. I mean, maybe you do. Maybe you've grown up around firearms for a really long time and you just got your own. That's fine. What I'm saying is people that make simple mistakes, like pointing a gun at someone, your fingers in the trigger guard or something like that, don't take someone else shooting. Don't. Please. I literally almost lost my life today because someone new brought someone else that was new to a range, and they told me, which is partially my fault, I should have been more cautious of it, especially someone I don't know. I assumed that when he said they know what they're doing, I assumed that they did. And I wasn't paying attention. I was kind of doing my own thing. And that could have been it. Lights out. That would have been done. I say this because I care about you. I care about your friends, your family. I care about people that I don't even know. Because your life can be taken from you by an inexperienced person. And whenever you do take someone that is fairly new, just understand that you need to teach them with no bullets and their gun, not your gun, their gun. All guns operate differently. This operates completely different than a 1911. This operates different than, say, the M&Ps or, you know, the XDs or anything like that. Everything is different. The best places to put your hands, the best setups, the best way to hold it, stuff like that. Their guns are all different. You need to teach them on their gun with no bullets, not at a range, at home, in a safe area, with no one else around. Because if there is an accidental discharge, as many people that can be safe at once need to be. Guns are not a toy. Guns are not just for fun. Guns will take your fucking life. And I'm not gonna say, oh dude, guns aren't fun, because they are. They're a blast. If you know what you're doing and you're safe, they can be awesome. They can be fun. They're great self-defense. They're great hunting items. You know, tool. It's a tool. Not just for fun, but just it's a tool in general, just like a hammer. It's not going to go off unless you make it go off. And being stupid can make it go off. So please, if you like guns and you're taking someone new, make sure that they know what they're doing. If you care about them, and if you care about anyone else around you, make sure that you are responsible and you are safe at all times. I'm glad I'm here with you guys today, YouTube. I love you guys, and I will see y'all tomorrow. See ya.